It may make your arrest necessary in order to ascertain those details.
Will you arrest me if I don't?
I'm not saying I definitely will, but I'm saying it may make your arrest necessary.
Am I being detained right now?
Watch closely. This drone auditor is out at night doing what he does. Flying legally and openly over a police station with full CAA authorization. Cameras rolling, not a single law being broken. Then an off-duty sergeant pulls up in a plain civilian car. Spots him, pulls a face, walks straight inside, and tells the on-duty officers that he swore at her in the street. Just like that, the entire situation flips. Within minutes, he is standing out in the cold being threatened with arrest under Section 24 of PACE, being asked whether he has links to terrorist organizations, and being pressured to hand over his full personal details based entirely on a lie that a sergeant told because she did not like what she saw. But here is the thing she did not count on. He had a 5,000-pound camera on the ground, a 4,000-pound camera in the air, and 3 microphones capturing every single word from the moment she opened her mouth. She walked into this one blind, and she is about to find out exactly what that costs her.
Is it for any particular purpose? Is it a hobby? Is it a research project? Anything like that?
I don't know yet, at the minute.
Okay.
Just sort of flying around, see what happens.
Right. I understand an officer's just tried to have a word with you on the way into the car park.
She sort of shouted at me in a plain clothes, personal car, so I didn't have a clue who she was.
Apparently you've told her to pee off.
Did I?
That's what she said to us. If that's the case, that's not acceptable, is it?
Well, that's why we wear independent witnesses that never lie.
Right. What do you mean by that? Right, okay. Well, yeah, I've got mine on as well, so...
Well, thanks for letting me know.
Can I take your details just so we know what you're doing, and you're recorded on our systems, and we've got the fact what you're doing, and to make sure you're not up to no good?
No, I'd rather not, if that's okay.
Okay. Why is that?
Because I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, I just need to make sure that you're not like sort of in line with any terrorist groups or anything like that you could be using for hostile reconnaissance or anything of that nature.
Do you suspect I'm a terrorist officer?
Well, I don't know until I speak to you. Do I? Until I take your details and check you through.
Is that what you do with everybody?
If you're being verbally abusive to people, then you have technically committed a public order offence for which I would require your details.
Okay.
So that's why I'm asking you for them as well.
Right.
So could I have your name and date of birth and address, please?
What, you think I've committed a public order offence?
Yeah, because an officer's just told me that you've sworn at her in the street.
Well, I need to get her.
Yeah.
To make that statement then, because she's lying.
Well, she's just told me as she's driven in that you've sworn at her.
Did she?
Yeah.
Right, well, I've been making a complaint about...
Alright guys, this audit goes south real quick. A drone operator is out at night flying over a police station, completely within his legal rights, equipment set up, batteries in, doing what he does. Officers approach and it starts off feeling fairly routine. They ask what he is doing, whether it is a hobby, whether there is any particular purpose behind it. The auditor keeps it relaxed, unbothered, gives nothing away. But then everything shifts in an instant. An off-duty sergeant has pulled up in a civilian car, driven straight through the gate, gone inside, and told the on-duty officers that the auditor swore at her out in the street. Just like that, the whole tone of the stop changes. The auditor shuts it down immediately, looks the officer dead in the eye, and flatly denies every single word of it. And what started as a quiet night flight over a police station has just turned into something far more serious than anyone expected.
Then.
That's absolutely
And if you
fine.
take my details, I will have to sue West Yorkshire Police.
That's not a problem. You feel free to do so. The reason I've explained the reasons why I'm asking you for your details.
What happens if I don't give my details?
Then you're potentially committing an offence.
Well, I will.
It's a lot easier if you do, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't want to give my details.
Okay.
I will if you tell me that I'll be arrested if I don't.
Well, potentially you may be. Yeah, it may make your arrest necessary under Section 24 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act because your name and address can't be verified. Right. And I've got reasonable grounds to suspect that you've committed an offence.
What reasonable grounds is that?
But I've been told by a fellow officer that you've been verbally abusive in a public place, which would be a Section 4A public order.
I have it all recorded, officer.
That's fine.
Do you want me to show you the recording?
Not at the moment, but I want.
Because I could show you the recording.
I want you to.
And then you would know.
Details, and I've explained it to you. You've asked me to explain it to you, and I've laid it out plain and simple.
I don't think I have to give my details, officer.
You do.
I do.
You've been verbally abusive towards somebody.
I haven't though.
She's alleging that you have.
I haven't
though. As I said before, I've got reasonable grounds to suspect that you've committed a public order offence.
But I haven't.
Okay, listen to me. Because of that nature, that's why I require your details. And as I've explained to you, if you don't give me your name and address, and can't verify who you are, it may make your arrest necessary in order to ascertain those details.
Will you arrest me if I don't?
I'm not saying I definitely will, but I'm saying it may make your arrest necessary.
Am I being detained right now?
At the moment, because I need your details.
Yeah, I'm being detained.
Potentially, if you don't give me your details, you may be arrested. Is what I'm saying.
No, I just want to check if I'm being detained right now.
I understand why you can't just give me...
With the sergeant's accusation now on the table, the officer shifts gear completely and starts formally demanding personal details. Full name, date of birth, home address. The auditor refuses and holds his ground without blinking. So the officer decides to reach for his biggest card yet and suggests that the drone footage could potentially be used for hostile reconnaissance by terrorist groups, essentially implying that the man standing in front of him with a camera in the sky could be an actual threat to national security. The auditor does not flinch for even a single second. He fires straight back and asks the officer point blank and with complete calmness whether he is genuinely being suspected of terrorism right now. The officer stumbles badly, cannot give a straight answer, and has to fall back on Section 4A of the Public Order Act as his only remaining justification. And even that is already looking extremely shaky from where we are standing.
Details.
I'd rather not. That's the point.
But I'm asking you to.
If I have to by law, then I will.
You do have to by law, yeah.
Okay, and what section of law says I have to?
I'm telling you that because you've committed an offence.
I haven't, though.
I suspect that you have.
You suspect that I have?
I suspect that you have.
Okay.
I only need reasonable grounds to suspect. That's 2 to 3 out of 10 on the scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
I've got that reasonable suspicion.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Can you let me know that lady's name or collar number?
That will be Sergeant. I can't remember her surname, but I can find it out for you. That's not a problem.
Yeah, before I leave here, I'd like to know.
She's a sergeant who was off duty at the time, coming into work for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Because
she's a police officer.
lied to you. Now you threatened me with arrest, which has now made me have to give my details. So I will have to make a call to my solicitor.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, okay.
You go right ahead. So can I have your name, please? It's freezing today. You've got plenty of layers on.
I can't believe she lied to you, officer. I have got it all recorded though, just so you know.
If you want to make a complaint.
Yeah, I will be making a complaint straight away. Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I haven't got
Is that what she actually said to you? I told her to pee off.
As I drove out of the gate, she was driving in and she said, "Will I have a word with you?" Yeah. Because she'd spoken to you and you told her to. I'm not going to say the full word. Yeah, but pee off. You understand what I mean by that?
I understand what you're saying, but she's lying to you. You know that, don't you?
Well, if she's lying to me, she's lying to me. If it's on your camera, then you've got grounds for a complaint.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I'm not lying to you. I can only go about.
You know, last time this happened, I got £1,000 for it. You know. Right. Yeah. That was at Humberside though.
What was that? What was that in relation to that?
The officer now puts a formal arrest threat on the table, warning the auditor that under Section 24 of PACE, his failure to provide personal details may make his arrest necessary in order to verify his identity. Most people would crumble right there. Not this one. The auditor stays completely composed, does not raise his voice, does not back down even slightly, and asks clearly and directly whether he is actually being detained at this moment. He then announces calmly that before he gives anything at all, he will be speaking to his solicitor first. And then he drops the line that stops the officer in his tracks. He explains that the last time a police officer pulled this exact same unlawful move on him during an audit, he walked away with £1,000 in compensation after the force settled. The officer has absolutely no answer for that, and the silence says everything.
Because someone said I was committing antisocial behaviour, so the officer unlawfully used Section 50 of the Police Reform Act to gain my details, just like you've unlawfully used Section 5 to get my details. Okay. And then they offered me £1,000 for my trouble.
I haven't used Section 5.
Oh, did you use?
You've potentially committed an offence under Section 4A of the Public Order Act.
Oh, okay. Section 4A.
Yeah.
And that requires me to give my details.
It doesn't require you to give your details.
You just told me it did.
What I'm saying, no, you're twisting my words. What I'm saying to you is because I've got reasonable grounds to suspect that you've committed an offence. Yeah. If you don't give me your details, it may make your arrest necessary under Section 24 of PACE. Oh, okay. Because your name and address cannot be verified. Right. And I suspect that you've committed an offence.
Well, that's the full explanation. Thank you for that.
That's what I said to you the first time.
Well, I didn't get that explanation, so maybe you didn't explain it properly, and maybe I didn't understand.
Well, you understand it now, though.
I do, 100%.
Can you just confirm your address, please?
This is poor, this. I can't believe she lied to you, and she's a sergeant. She's going around lying to you guys. Do you want me to show you the video?
No.
Is it because you know that she's lying?
I don't know that she's lying.
I think you know. Okay. I think you know. I think you do know.
We're literally just going off what we've been told.
Yeah, what you've been told is a lie, though, is what I'm saying. I could show you the video now and show you that she's lying. So what do you think? Do you think I'm lying or she's lying? What do you guys reckon? Your personal opinion.
My personal opinion doesn't matter. I don't work like my...
The auditor now goes fully and completely on the front foot. He looks the officer straight in the face and calls the sergeant a liar, directly, clearly, and without softening a single word of it. He then offers to pull up the full footage right there on the spot to prove beyond any doubt whatsoever that the sergeant walked in and fabricated the entire story from scratch. The officer refuses to watch it. He will not even look at the evidence being offered to him. Then, to make the whole thing even worse, the auditor catches the officer misquoting his own legislation, confusing Section 5 with Section 4A, and corrects him precisely and confidently right there on camera in front of everyone. The officer has no clean response left. The legal justification for demanding the auditor's details is collapsing completely in real time, and it is all being captured on footage.
Personal opinion has to stay at home when I come to work.
Well, use your detective skills then. What do you think?
This is what I'm doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking to you.
Well, yeah, I could have showed you the video.
To find out your version of events.
No, you know what you're doing is getting my details unlawfully.
Okay. I'm not. I've already explained to you the reason why.
I could have showed you the video, and then you would have no reason to get my details.
If you're happy to show me the video, I'm happy to watch it. It's not a problem.
Well, there's no point now because you've already given my details, so I might as well speak to my solicitor now and get my £1,000.
You've offered to show me the video. Then that's fine.
Yeah. You see that your Sarge is a liar.
Well, show me it if you want to show me it. I'm not bothered.
Am I being detained?
No, you're free to go. Thank you for giving me your details. Just be careful where you're flying it.
No, I won't.
Obviously, bear in mind that side of the gate and the fence is private property.
Oh no, I've already been over there.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go over again.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But bear in mind that you may be spoken to again by an officer if it's deemed that your drone's interfering with any police activities or anything like that.
All right, well, I've got permission to be here.
From
the Civil Aviation Authority.
Okay, have you got that in writing? Have you got anything on you can show me to confirm that?
Do I need to?
Well, I'm not just going to believe you, am I?
Well, I'm not just going to believe you that your sergeant's a liar.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to get drawn into this back and forth with you.
You've already been drawn into it.
I've spoken to you. I've ascertained what you're doing. As long as you're not interfering
what happened
with
to the
police
Section
activities,
4A?
That's fine. I'm not going to take any further action against it.
No further action?
Yeah.
Why? Because you know that she's a liar.
I'm going to give you words of advice.
No, I don't want your words of advice.
Right, well, I'm going to offer
you can stick your words of advice.
Right, I'm going to offer you.
After all of that pressure, after the terrorism angle, after the arrest threat, after being caught misquoting the law and refusing to watch the evidence, the officer finally has nowhere left to go and backs down. He confirms the auditor is free to leave. But the auditor is absolutely not done and makes that crystal clear. He immediately gets both officers' collar numbers stated out loud and locked in on camera, making sure every digit is confirmed and recorded. Then he turns his full attention to Sergeant Wiltshire and demands her details as well. Her name, her number, her team, everything. The formal complaint is being built live on footage right in front of the very officers who caused it. Every name, every number, every piece of information is being secured methodically and deliberately. He is calm, focused, and completely in control of every second of this. This is exactly what knowing your rights looks like in practice.
Anyway,
no, I don't want
be careful how you speak to people in future.
But I didn't speak to anybody in any. She's a liar. I never told her to pee off. She's an absolute liar. I will be making a complaint. Okay. I will be suing. Thank you very much. What's your details?
6468.
From the station?
Yep.
Your details?
290.
From the station?
Yep.
And her details?
She'll find those out for you. I believe her name's Sergeant Wiltshire, or Wiltshire, my apologies.
Sergeant Wiltshire?
Yep.
And her numbers?
I don't know them.
Well, I need her numbers.
I don't know them.
We'll have to radio through then.
I don't know them.
She's the one that made the complaint. I need to make a complaint about the lying sergeant.
Just ask to speak to Sergeant Wiltshire. She works on Team 4 Patrol South at Ellen Road. That's all you'll need.
Well, can't you just radio through and ask for her details?
No, because she's not actually on duty at the moment, because she was in, as you said, she was in a civilian car in a civilian clothing, so she's...
You could ring the control room and ask what her collar number is.
I can't do that at the moment because I'm too busy, but you've got all the details.
But you want too busy to come and stop to talk to me?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, see you later, sausages.
The officer provides Wiltshire's team details and patrol information and confirms that she was actually off duty when she decided to get involved. Drive up in a civilian vehicle, walk inside, and set the entire chain of events in motion against the auditor. The auditor takes every piece of information he needs, makes it absolutely clear that a formal complaint is already being prepared and that his solicitors will be sending correspondence, and then signs off with zero warmth and zero respect for the officers who came out here, misquoted the law, threatened him with arrest, and wasted his time based entirely on a lie told by a sergeant who should have known far better. Short, sharp, and completely satisfying. The confrontation is done, and the auditor leaves holding every single card he needs.
You alright there?
Yeah, good, thanks. What's up?
What is it you're doing, if you don't mind me asking?
Just flying my drone, mate.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? Just getting some shots at Nick?
Yeah, that's it, mate, yeah.
Ah, right, okay. Are you doing it for any particular channel or like that?
For my channel.
For your channel?
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay. You do this sort of thing often?
Yeah, but you have to get permission here because you're in Geo Zone because of the stadium.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so you're actually covered for the drones here. It just covers the nick.
What? Because
it's stadium, yeah.
All right, why is that then?
Because you can't, because when there's games and stuff on, they don't want people, because it's a big crowd, isn't it? You could drop out in there, you know, terrorism and all sorts of stuff.
Well, yeah, there is that, yeah. It makes sense, yeah.
So all stadiums are covered by like a flight restriction.
Ah, right, okay.
So what you have to do is you have to get them unlocked.
What, the drone?
The Geo Zone.
Right, what, does it not work then?
No, it won't let you.
Ah, right, I see.
It won't let you without permission.
Blocker.
Sorry?
It's like a signal blocker.
It's like a geo fence,
right.
so it just won't let you go in.
Oh, do you have to get permission from it?
CAA, Civil Aviation Authority.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, they're the boss in the sky.
Because I never know rules around these things, because we're trying to get them at work because we're really good, but...
Speak to Chris Ellis.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know him? Firearms guy.
Oh no, I do know an
His number's there. He's going to be the chief drone guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because we're trying to get him East Leeds. We have a big problem with motorbikes and stuff, and obviously we can't chase them, so to make a good thing. You might have a lot of people asking you what you're doing.
Yeah, these guys were just doing the same, but they want.
The entire energy of the video shifts right here, and the contrast hits you immediately. A completely different officer approaches, and from the very first word of the conversation, it is night and day compared to everything that just happened. He explains the geozone flight restrictions around the stadium in plain and simple language, tells the auditor how to get the area properly unlocked through the Civil Aviation Authority, talks about the force's own drone operations, and treats the auditor throughout like a normal human being who deserves basic respect and honest information. No demands, no threats, no fabricated accusations, no terrorism implications, no legislation being misquoted. None of it. Just a calm, straightforward, and genuinely professional conversation between two people. This right here is what every single one of these interactions should look like every single time, and after what we just watched, it makes the behavior of those first officers look even more disgraceful by comparison.
The nice about it is you.
Oh,
so
right,
I had told you what's going on, but they didn't find out.
Oh, right, okay. We get a lot of people obviously doing auditing and stuff.
Do you know what it was? Your sergeant, one of your Sergeant Wiltshire or something, she just came in, yeah?
Yeah.
She come in, she stopped next to me, big scowl on her face. What are you doing? Right, you can't film at the police station. And I said, yeah, I can, and I'm flying my drone. And she went, you got a drone out as well? So she's gone inside, flagged the first copper down and said, he just told me to pee off.
Right.
Section 4A, give me your details or you get nicked.
Right. That was dead?
Yeah. But do you know what the funny thing is? If they were smart and they used their heads, they could go to the CAA and say who's got permission to fly in this area.
Yeah.
And my name would pop straight up. But now what we have to do is we have to sue them for unlawfully gaining my details. So now we have to sue, another £1,000 coming my way. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Yeah. I don't see. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even know what rules were about flying it over, because technically you're not trespassing on private premises, are you?
No.
I don't even know what crack with that is, to be fair.
There is none, mate. Sub 250.
Obviously you can't go in, can you? But
not behind there, no.
But flying over, I don't know.
Sub 250, as long as you can see it.
You can't do it over prisons.
No, not prisons. No. And some of the weight, like category A is like Wakefield. You can't fly anywhere in Wakefield. No. Because the prison covers all of Wakefield.
Right, I see.
But some of the smaller ones, like Armley's a category B.
Yeah.
So you can fly near it, but you can't fly over it.
No. Because they have problems with stuff getting
parcels and stuff. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for speaking to us.
No worries, mate. You take care.
The auditor fills this officer in on everything. Exactly what Sergeant Wiltshire said when she pulled up, how she went inside and lied to the on-duty officers, how the first two officers then threatened him with arrest and demanded his details on the back of that lie, and how he had every second of it captured on camera the entire time. The officer listens properly, stays completely honest throughout, even openly admits that he does not fully know the drone laws himself, and keeps the whole conversation grounded and respectful from the first word to the last. The auditor walks away from this with a formal complaint already in motion, a letter from his solicitors on the way to Sergeant Wiltshire, and based on exactly what happened to the last officer who tried this, a very strong case for compensation sitting right there on footage. One off-duty sergeant who decided to lie, two officers who fumbled the law live on camera, and one auditor who had all of it recorded from start to finish. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.